San Francisco 49ers did it. They beat the Seattle Seahawks 41-23. 7 points coming at the very end of the game where all the second and third string were in the game. So my prediction was 35-7. That did not happen. Oh well. On to next week. Whomever they play. Don't know who they will play next week. But it will be in Levi Stadium again. So the San Francisco 49ers did it. Their defense came through. Got everything jumping from that strip from Emenahue. He did a really good job stripping that, and then Nick Bosa jumping on the ball. And then from there, everything just fell apart for the Seattle Seahawks. Actually, there were a couple of flags before, and I don't know why their offensive line didn't know that you cannot go past 2 yards. Only 1 yard you can go past before you get a penalty for illegal man downfield. But they kept doing it. They kept doing that in the third and fourth quarter, and it comes back to bite you. So you got to be detailed in everything that you do. So instant reaction here. The San Francisco 49ers completely destroys the Seattle Seahawks in the second half. And they made this game way, way much harder in the first half than it should have been. And in the second half, they showed why they are the favorites to win it all in the playoffs. So the San Francisco 49ers, a couple of things they got a lot of people involved in. Man, Debo, he looked good out there. He looked really good. That 74-yard pitch and catch from Brock to Debo, and then he takes it down the rest of the way. And man, imagine what's going to happen next week when he's not at full strength because he got hurt a little bit here today. But just imagine what he's going to be able to bring to the table next week against whoever they play. And Elijah Mitchell's getting those carries, but Christian McCaffrey, man, what a day he had. That guy, he made a lot of plays today, went over 100 yards rushing and receiving. He's just incredible. Good pickup for the 49ers back in October, and the reason why the San Francisco 49ers are doing really great is because of that pickup. And he's gelling with everybody else, and our offensive line, they look great today. They gave up a sack or two, but that's to happen if the coverage is doing really good. So expect the 49ers to have a really good game next week, and the defense continue to do what they do. The offense, they were a juggernaut in the second half. I mean, I think they went over 400 yards today. Brock Purdy over 300 yards, 3 touchdown passes. First ever by a rookie starting in the playoffs. So he's got some. Yeah, he made a lot of plays today, so he did really good. Second half. The halftime adjustments were really good by DeMeco Ryan. And I feel that what the game plan that Kyle Shanahan played wasn't like trickery or anything. He just said, hey, let's just run it on these guys, go right at them. And that's what they did. They went right at them. Big plays on third downs. George Kittle's catch, Debo, Ayuk had a really solid game. Everybody had an all-around solid game today. The defensive line did what they needed to do, and that's for Diamador Lenore. He did really good today. And he even caught an interception. So good for him. Chavarius, he gave up a long touchdown to DK Metcalf. And DK Metcalf had a day today for himself. But sadly, they had to get home. They got to go home and take care of things at home because that's where the playoffs are at for them, is at home. They get to sit at home and watch TV like the rest of us, but that's what happens when you lose to a great team like the San Francisco 49ers. Next week, we'll see what happens. Next time I go live, I will be in Philadelphia. That's tomorrow morning. Peace out.